What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Behind the Daze. That's right, baby. We are back. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching, supporting. It really does mean a lot to me. Without you guys, I would just be a dude with a mic and a camera talking into space. So it does mean a lot to me. I can't say it enough. You guys know how it goes in the intros. Thank you. Please like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna get this done off top because I'm bad at actually like plugging that, doing that. I forget that I have to do that. So just getting that done. Follow us on Instagram. That's really all we have right now. It's gonna be popping up on the screen right here, and it will pop up again later, but you'll see it. But thank you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. But let's dive on in. Until next time, go live life in a happy days, baby. I love you. Peace. What is up, everybody? Thank you guys so much for tuning in, for listening. This is another episode of Behind the Daze. My name is Jacob. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. I really do appreciate it. Before I start, I just have one thing to say. I am sick. So in this episode, if you guys hear more sniffling, more coughing, or whatever, more than normal, I'm sorry. I'm sick. I am cursed with the plague right now. Got a sore throat, runny nose, cough, all the fun stuff. But I just wanted to get that out of the way and let you guys know. So, this episode is mainly geared towards one group of people, okay? I know I have a few different age groups that kind of watch the show from time to time, but this group specifically is the group I'm in, my age group, from 26 to 29, okay? And how I came up with this episode is I was on Instagram, just like most people. I was scrolling through, and then I saw a collage of photos. And these photos said 30 different life lessons that you should learn by the time you're 30. So, I read them all. I scrolled through, there was like maybe 6 photos. And some of them hit me, and some of them I was like, okay, whatever, that's just kind of generic. So what I have done, I have put together a list of some main ones that I think are important. I think there's like seven or 8 that like I really resonated with. So here they are. The first one: your decisions carry a weight now. The consequences are real, and the safety nets are disappearing, if not gone. This is true. I feel like this is an important lesson to learn because when you're younger, you can make all these different like choices, and especially when you're younger, you make choices and you don't really think about the consequences and how those choices can affect you. But when you're older, I feel like you're more cautious. You're more aware of what you're risking, of what certain consequences might have for certain actions. Let's take murder, for example. If you kill somebody, you're going to jail. That simple. But maybe when you're younger, you steal some stuff from a store, not thinking anything of it, and then when you get older, you continue doing that, and you end up having to be in jail for theft. That's a consequence. The consequences are real now, okay? That is something to keep in the back of your mind whenever you think about doing something. That's number 1. Number 2, you are not 30 yet. Oh, but Jacob, 29 is basically 30. No, it's not. That is a lie that society, I feel like, puts on you. When you get close to a stepping stone age like 30, 20, 10, 50, 60. Like, people want to push through that. People think hitting their 30s, people think hitting their 40s is bad or a bad thing. And you should be discouraged on being happy about your age. Like, that's a main question that people do not like to be asked. How old are you? Like, I've been told you don't ask somebody how old they are or how much they weigh. You just don't. I don't understand that. I feel like if you are not the age that you think you are, like if you're 29 but you think you're 30, even though you don't have the same experience as a 30-year-old, I feel like you are just wasting a whole year, basically, of just thinking that you're going to be a certain age or hitting goals when you hit that certain age. Why don't you just put the time in that you're using to think about it and do it? You know? Act your age. It's not a bad thing to be getting old. It's not bad to be 30, 40, 50. It's bad to be stuck in your 30s, 40s, 50s. That's why you just got to figure it out. You can't just wish times were different. You actually got to put the work in and do it and not listen to basically what other people say when they say act your age. It's just a number. Number 4. What is up, everybody? Sorry for the interruption, but I just wanted to say thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for making it this far in the video, first of all. But second of all, thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. It really does mean a lot to me that you guys are enjoying, you guys are watching. If you guys do want to support, it's only going to take like 3 seconds, maybe tops. But I need you to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and that notification bell. I'm very terrible. I'm very bad at plugging, saying all this like for YouTube and stuff. But please do that. It does help. That's really it. I just want to say thank you guys for watching this episode and all the other ones. If you do enjoy this one that you're watching right now, a little card is going to pop up in one of these corners. Click it. It has a whole bunch of other videos that we've done that's similar to this. So I hope you check those out as well. Follow our socials. They're going to be popping up. It's mainly just Instagram right now. But thank you guys. I'll get you back to the episode. Until next time, go live life in happy days, baby. I love you. Peace. Number 4. Build tough skin for comparison. You'll feel behind forever. And it's only going to get worse with social media. Okay. Remember, being behind assumes that there is a universal standard for everybody to hit when they're a certain age. I hate to break it to you, but that is not how the world works. The world does not have a universal standard for anybody. Doesn't matter how old they are or where they come from. And if you don't think about it like that, or if you think about like you're behind, then you will always feel behind. I struggle with this almost every single day. I feel like I'm behind in so many different aspects of my life, but then I look and I see who I'm comparing it to and thinking about their situations, like we're just totally different. We're on totally 2 different paths. And you will feel behind. But it's what you do with that feeling that actually truly matters. If you feel like you're behind, do something about it. Pick up an extra job so you can get more money, so you can save up some more money so you can get out of your parents' house and get you your own house. Or If you need a new car, do the exact same thing. Save up some money, get a second job if you have to, and get a new car. Like, you will always feel behind unless you do something about it. So, do something. It's very important. And I hate this feeling like you're always behind. But if you have a clear vision and a clear purpose of what you are doing with your life, then I feel like you won't feel like that. So just figure out what you want to do in life and work towards it. Every little bit counts. Every inch counts. Every step counts. As long as you're moving in the right direction. Number 5, decide what you're doing with your faith. If you need God, get him. If you're questioning, look for answers. I feel like this one is very important because I feel like everybody needs something to believe in. Whether that be like Christianity, whether that be Muslim, Hindu, Buddha, Jehovah's Witness, it doesn't matter what it is. Find something. And if you believe in something right now, figure out if you truly believe that, or if you just believe that because that was the way you were brought up, or that was the way, like, everyone else around you was moving. So you had to move that way in order to not feel like an outcast, or not to be the odd one out. It's your faith. You do whatever you want with it. Ask those questions, find those answers, and figure it out. I used to live a life where I did not believe. Like, I knew God was there, but I did not believe. And honestly, it was a really hard time of my life. And then, I guess, I don't know, something changed, and I started asking myself more questions, doing some more diving into. And, I mean, I have a relationship with God. It's mine. It's private. But I think everybody should have a relationship with someone that help you. You just gotta have an anchor. And life definitely has hard times, and you gotta have a good anchor for those hard times. So just figure it out. Number 6, 7. Get serious about your health. Okay? Do those tests. Eat those meals. Do those exams. Check for certain things. Like, your health and your body is very important. Okay? You need to exercise. Because a body in motion stays in motion. And the more you move now, the more you take care of it now, the more your body will take care of you when you're older. Because believe it or not, your metabolism is not going to stay this speed forever. It slows way down. So that means you got to put in more work if you want to eat the same foods. Or if you don't want to work harder, change your appetite. I mean, if you take care of your body now, it will take care of you when you're younger, when you're older. I think that's what everybody wants. I don't think anybody wants to wake up when they're 60, 70, 80 and have aches and pains everywhere. No, I want to be one of them old people that can still run in marathons. It's crazy to see those people. But they take care of their body. You should too. Number 7 or 8. Saving is good, but investing, game changer. Investing is what builds wealth. If you look at any wealthy person that has ever lived, they invest their money. Now, they may show that they have billions and billions of dollars, but that's not actual money. That's money tied into investments, whether that be companies, the stock market, real estate, whatever. All their money's tied into that because that builds wealth. That builds money on top of the money on top of the money. Saving is good. Saving, you should always have a rainy day fund. Always. I got a freaking hole in my tire today. Pissed off about that. But I got enough in the savings to cover a couple tires. Saving is good. Investing, that builds your future. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. I don't deal with any of that stuff. I do it. I have people that invest my money for me, but I don't know anything about it. All I know is I put in X amount of money and I get X amount in return. It's perfect. But it's a long game. That's the thing that people don't like to hear. People do not like to hear that this is a long-term game. They want the short money fast, or the fast money short, however the saying goes. They want the money now. It's my money, I need it now. But when you invest, you put it away and you don't think about it. Don't even think that you have that money. And then if you keep on building on top of it, it just adds and adds, and the percentages and everything just adds on top, and then you get an even bigger amount. Invest your money. It's important. Number 8. Start building a community. Okay? This can be friends, family, co-workers, anybody. But you gotta have a community around you. You gotta have like-minded people, and I think this is very important because we as humans, we are a community-based species. We gotta have community, whether that be like a school, like that little community, whether that be like a church community, whether that be like the 4-H, I don't know. That could be anything that you consider a community. But make sure this community you can thrive in, because you don't want to have a group of people that you feel like you can't be yourself. You feel like you can't fully express who you are as a person. I think it's important to have a good community around you because children are raised in communities. Like whenever, someone in a village has like a child, like when the Native Americans were around, the whole community would raise that child. It wasn't just the mom and the dad. It was everybody around raising that kid, watching out for it, always making sure that the kid is safe. Like, that's how important community is. It has always been a stamp in our society that we need to be around similar people. So, build your community. Build your little pack. Make sure it's people that you enjoy being with. And just have fun. Number 9. Learn to sit with discomfort instead of trying to get distracted from it. This is important. Learning how to be uncomfortable is a superpower. I think it's probably a very important superpower because think about life. You will have so many uncomfortable situations, so many uncomfortable conversations with people that just have to happen. And if you have that superpower of being able to sit with the uncomfortable and analyze it and just come at it with a clear mind frame, then you can handle anything in life. That's why I like to start my day with a cold shower. Not first thing. I get all warmed up and stuff, get cleaned off, and then the last 5 to 10 minutes, I crank that thing to cold, and I just stand there, shivering, freezing. Some days, I'll last 2 minutes. Some days, I'll last 10 minutes. But in my head, the longer I go, the more I can handle. And if I can handle being cold, which is my absolute personal hell, if I can handle that at 5:30 in the morning, I can handle anything that life comes and it hands me. Because I have already sat with the most uncomfortable feeling, and that's being cold. And I made it past that. So now my brain is thinking, hey, you got this. You can do anything now. Build that super strength. Build that superpower of being able to sit with the uncomfortable, the discomfort. Because life happens. Life gets uncomfortable. You will need that power. And last one, number 10. Stretch yourself. If you want something, get it. Comfort zones, feel safe. You don't want to feel safe. Stretch yourself. And what I mean by that is, yes, have a personal life. Okay? That is very important. But if you have goals and you have dreams and you want to accomplish something, whatever that something may be, work towards it. Do anything in your power to be able to chase that dream. Okay? Like my dream right now, I want to move to Florida. Like that is my biggest thing right now. Just because I'm tired of the cold. I need a new environment. I like Florida. It just like, I don't know. It just brings out a different side of me. And I'm working towards that. That's why I got 2 jobs right now, But I can't do anything until I'm done with school. So I got signed up for some classes. I got like 3 more classes. After those are done, then I'm done with school. And then I have nothing really here holding me back. Just stretch yourself. Sit with that discomfort and stretch yourself. Okay? Those two go hand in hand. I didn't even realize that until now. Because it will be uncomfortable when you are at your second job at 11:30 and you are closing everything down, you're getting everything ready to leave, and you're not actually home until midnight, 1 o'clock. And then you got to get up at 6 to be at your other job at 7. Like, that's uncomfortable. But I'm stretching myself now. That way I don't have to later. Because I'm younger, my body can handle less stress. It can handle, or less sleep. It can handle more stress. And I would rather work my ass off now when I can than versus when I'm 50, 60, 70 years old having to work at Walmart because I can't afford bills right now. No hate on those people. I know times have changed. Life's hard. Time is definitely going to change by the time I say this now versus by the time I'm 60, 70, 80 years old. Who knows? All I know is I'm trying to prepare for a future that I want. You should too. Stretch yourself. Okay? You're only young once. Still go out, still go have fun, but have the discipline and the motivation to just sit and just work. Focus on yourself, focus on your dream, and accomplish it. You're allowed to still be figuring it out. No one says when you're 26, 27, 28, 29, you should have everything figured out. Actually, I take that back. Everybody says that. But where in the rule book of being a human does it say that by the time you're this age, you have to meet this certain point? Show me that. Show me that rule book. Actually, matter of fact, show me a book at all on this whirlwind called life and what to do in adulting. Because, frankly, they don't teach us shit when we're in school about adulting. They don't teach us about taxes. They don't teach us about just like simple stuff. So I understand the frustration if you feel like you're behind. If you feel uncomfortable. If you feel like you're stretching yourself so thin that you might snap. I get it. But just keep moving. Don't lose sight of the vision that you have for yourself. It is very important to do what you want to do, not what other people want you to do. This is your life. Enjoy it. Do whatever you want. Have fun. Treat people with respect. Have fun. Make some money. And build your future. Until next time, guys, go live life in the happy days. I love you. Peace.